shocked and amazed and pleased to find that in the scriptures that there are people who don't necessarily conform to the gender of their birth. And they're all over the pages of the scriptures, and it's just the only thing that kept me from seeing them was just I didn't know to be on the lookout for them. I mean, of course we know about eunuchs, and eunuchs appear in both the Old Testament and the New Testament, and they take on really important roles in the Bible. One of the first converts to Christianity was a eunuch, and Queen Esther was very much helped in helping to save her people by eunuchs who were able to help her to become queen, give her beauty lessons, and then do all the footwork to get her to the king so that she could save her people. But in addition to eunuchs, I have found some amazing stories that have spoken to me deeply. It was Passover, and well, it turned out to be the last Passover where the disciples were together, and they didn't know where they were going to spend this Passover. And Jesus said, you know, go into the city, you're going to find a man carrying a pitcher of water, follow that one to his home, and you'll see an upper room that's fully furnished, make your preparations there. And sure enough, the disciples found it exactly like Jesus said. Now this is a very, very important and fascinating story, because this was a culture where men never carried water. Male slaves would carry water. That's a different Greek word than we see in the Gospels. Women and children would carry water culturally at this time. For a man to carry a pitcher of water was highly questionable, transgressive, not expected. It would be seen as kind of out there. Yet this was the very clue that Jesus sent his disciples to look for, to find a person that would lead them to an upper room, that would lead them to their last meal together, that would lead to a ceremony that is practiced every week in Christian communities all over the world. This is one of many such stories like this, of people who break the rules about gender, who don't conform to what other people say, and as a result, they're able to do some amazing things. So that it's not simply God tolerates these people and puts up with them, but oh no, it's far more than that. God calls on them, leans on them, radically includes them as part of the community to get the work done. So I appeal to my fellow Christians. Go beyond what the world says about what a man and a woman should be. Don't conform any longer to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your minds. And let's look with fresh eyes how in Christ there is no male or female, that there are distinctions and barriers that have been broken down, and that gender is expressive, and that it's not as simple as we were thought when we were growing up, and that's okay. It actually makes things better and safer for everyone. And in considering our laws, non-discrimination, please, 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 let's truly work together to include people because of their gender identity and gender expression, in addition to not discriminating people again because of their faith and their race and their ethnicity and their religion, etc. Thank you so much.